If the people that are working under him or around him are the cause of the problem, he should change them, please. I don't know why we cannot be treated equally. Some tribes will be having upper hand on the other tribe. I don't imagine how can you, in your own home, in your own village, in your own land, somebody will come, a visitor will come and will start killing you. Is that normal? No. Let's think of it. Is it normal? It's not. It's abnormal. Totally unacceptable.
The atrocities being committed by these Fulani headsmen is unbecoming, because you find out that they just take the laws into their hands without any recourse, and you will begin to wonder if they have any respect for human life and property.
I have an encounter with them. Even I was being born in North and I was being brought up in North, so I know how they used to behave.
A close friend of mine have a serious encounter with them that led to the loss of life some time ago in Benue State when I visited there after school, waiting for NYC. I went there. So it was a very serious situation whereby I think along Boko area then, that it was a very serious massacre, that people lost their life and properties. And even their farmland was even damaged, and crops and some other things were put to ablaze. So it was really a very terrible situation. I never prayed to have that kind of encounter.
Sunday Igboho had done beautifully well. The Yoruba elders are cowards. They are cowards. But Sunday Igboho is a freedom fighter. He saw how a old doctor who went to the United States of America and came back and had a farm, employed about 300 people in that farm, and he complained that cows went to that farm and destroyed it, and it was tied and it was butchered by the so-called Seriki. So there are so many things that are happening there.
I believe that to every problem there's a solution. Sunday Igboho's call for Fulani headsmen to vacate Ibarapa, that's Oyo State, is just one of those ways looking for lasting solution and peace to that community.
I don't know who Sunday, whatever that name is. I don't know what he represents, who he is. People can't be waking up because they feel they have whatever powers it does take in their local territory. And they make statements that are bogus and as if they can put in defense when they are statesmen or people, they are tribesmen who are other places and wars start moving on. The man is in a local place in Ibadan. And he's not thinking for an average Yoruba man who probably has lived in Sokoto, Katsina, Zamfara for the past 45, 50 years. He's not thinking, he's not sharing their opinion. Now a local guy stands somewhere in a local place and brings up an idea that is unfounded. I don't think I share the view of such a ridiculous point of view. Now we have crisis. The best way to solve a problem is not creating more problems.
In our Nigerian constitution, we have the right to stay anywhere that you want to stay. But the country has changed. It's not the way we take it before. The constitution are not working again. Nobody is using the constitution. They're only using higher authority.
The act of taking herds from one place to the other, pastoral nomadism, is a old practice. It's something that hope to have gone beyond that before now. I think what we need is just ranching. That is the solution.
But in the minds of the Fulani, already they had wanted to create friction. They have been schooled and they have been taught about Danfodio, saying all the land, all Nigerian lands belong to the Fulanis. Unless and until somebody else down will stand up among them and say, no, that is not the issue. So inside their mind or behind their mind, they have that notion, they have that belief. And it's very difficult to correct that belief. They are seeing us as alien, honestly. And the vexing area is that these Fulanis we are talking about are not Nigerian Fulani.
Wow, one Nigeria. That's a simultaneous equation that might be so difficult to solve. You know, there are some equations that it will take you long years for you to solve. So one Nigeria is one of those simultaneous equations that might be so difficult to solve.
Completely. Now, if we are not fit, if we are so disenchanted when we don't want one Nigeria, there are children coming up who are probably 2 years old, who are 1 month old, and we don't share their opinion with them. And they will not want what we are doing. We can't think for them because they don't want what we are thinking. We're probably thinking hate. They might not be thinking hate when they grow up. They'll be thinking love because God so loved the world. And they're thinking how to love back. That's the best way to pay humanity. It's not creating what is so hateful, what is disdain to humanity. I do not share such opinion. If we are tired of staying in this country, let's go and die quietly. Okay? I'll leave the younger ones who are coming up to come and share the glory of Nigeria.
The only solution is that let our leaders learn how to treat the common man well. Let our leaders learn how to remember the common men, those that in the village, those that are in the streets. Many graduates are walking up and down, taking file up and down without having a place to go. And they know.
Sure, I believe so. Every average man will believe so. But if the one in Nigeria does not really go well with, okay, look at now, many graduates in the street, no job for them. You see them moving around. Is that the kind of country we intend to have one Nigeria? If the system is not working, then we look for a better approach to go with it. Instead of wasting our time claiming to be one Nigeria when things are not really going well with people.
I see Nigeria as an indivisible country. It's only politicians that are trying to hike tension because of their personal interests. Ordinary man on the street does not have anything to do in creating crisis. Politicians has to calm down the politics to make sure we remain one.
Of course, I believe in one Nigeria, and this is just a process of building Nigeria. Nation building comes with a lot of challenges of development, of unity among the components unit. But I feel we will overcome very soon.